Hi, I'm in J.C. Ryle's book on holiness. We're in the chapter on sanctification. Sanctification, in the last place, is absolutely necessary in order to train and prepare us for heaven. So I'll talk a little more about that as well. Most men hope to go to heaven when they die, but few, it may be feared, take the trouble to consider whether they would enjoy heaven if they got there. Heaven is essentially a holy place. Its inhabitants are all holy. Its occupations are all holy. To be really happy in heaven, it is clear and plain that we must be somewhat trained and made ready for heaven while we are on earth. The notion of a purgatory after death, which shall turn sinners into saints, is a lying invention of man and is nowhere taught in the Bible. We must be saints before we die, if we are to be saints afterwards in glory. The favorite idea of many, that dying men need nothing except absolution and forgiveness of sins to fit them for their great change, is a profound delusion. We need the work of the Holy Spirit as well as the work of Christ. We need renewal of the heart as well as the atoning blood. We need to be sanctified as well as justified. It is common to hear people saying on their deathbeds, "I only want the Lord to forgive me my sins and take me to rest." But those who say such things forget that the rest of heaven would be utterly useless if we had no heart to enjoy it. What could an unsanctified man do in heaven, if by any chance he got there? Let that question be fairly looked at in the face and fairly answered. No man can possibly be happy in a place where he is not in his element, and where all around him is not congenial to his tastes, habits, and character. When an eagle is happy in an iron cage, when a sheep is happy in the water, when an owl is happy in the blaze of noonday sun, when a fish is happy on dry land, then and not till then will I admit that the unsanctified man could be happy in heaven. I lay down these 12 propositions about sanctification with a firm persuasion that they are true, and I ask all who read these pages to ponder them well. Each of them would admit of being expanded and handled more fully, and all of them deserve private thought and consideration. Some of them may be disputed and contradicted, but I doubt whether any of them can be overthrown or proved untrue. I only ask for them a fair and impartial hearing. I believe in my conscience that they are likely to assist men in attaining clear views of sanctification. So just some points about heaven, because this also coming from a Jehovah's Witness background, our thoughts about heaven as a place, and he talks about it as being a holy place. I guess I prefer to think of it more as almost a state or I don't know how to put it. You're in the presence of God and Christ, so it's more about who you're with than a location, because I think we don't really know an enormous amount about what heaven is like from the scriptures. It talks about heaven, and we think in terms of places and space, and but heaven is, in my mind, has to be different than the earth. But wherever God is, and wherever Christ is, that is where a Christian wants to be, because he loves the Lord, and he loves Christ, he loves God, He loves fellow believers. So you want to be in their company. You enjoy their company. So I think on that level, he's right. Why would you want to be in the company of God and Christ if you didn't like their company while you were on the earth in your body? So this is what I would just add to what J.C. Ryle has said here. I'm going to link to a video called What JW Org is Not Telling You About Death. Mystery, is kingdom heaven or earth? And that one is based on a video on 1 Corinthians 15:50.